What is good, y'all? It's animek here, and we are back with another video. We're back with Rent a Girlfriend episode 3 review, and oh my god, let me just say, what an episode it was. Amazing, you know, from start to finish. What an episode. I highly recommend you guys check this out if you have not checked it out yet. It was definitely one of the best episodes. I don't know what the manga readers were talking about, calling the anime bad. I don't know what they were on about, but this anime. Anyway, so, like we do, we'll split it into parts. So we're going to talk about part 1. Alright, part 1, we're going to talk about Chizuru, however you pronounce her name, showing up at Kazuya-kun's door. She just shows up out of nowhere, and that shocked me. You know, she's looking all flustered, and she's not flustered, but she's all she's blushing and all that. And obviously, we know how animes are. We know she wasn't gonna obviously confess to him because that would end the whole series, obviously. But obviously, he thinks what's gonna happen is she's gonna. You can see he thinks maybe she's gonna confess or say something important to him. But as you said, as you see, she's lost the key. So she goes into his house. They're chilling. She tries to maybe get into a house through the balcony. So as she's doing that, she's over the balcony right now trying to open her door. She nearly falls. He grabs her, but where does he touch? Obviously, he touches her ass, right? Obviously, classic anime moment. No surprise. And obviously, she's like, "Get off me!" And then obviously another classic anime moment. They both fall on top of each other. Same stuff. I don't know how she fell on top of him. I get maybe he pulled her back and they just fell, but I don't know. I don't know how she really fell on top of him. But obviously, anime moment is getting them to have an awkward moment. It happens in a lot in romance animes, as you've seen. So obviously she falls on top of him. They're looking at each other. They're both bright red. One of them type moments. But then here is when the good stuff starts, right? This is when the actual interesting part starts. Is when Mi-chan, Mi-chan, the crazy girl, not crazy, but the vindictive ex that he has, that just, for some reason, even though she broke up with him, is still bothered about his life. But, like I said, anime is relatable to real life. You'll get a lot of girls like that, and and even boys as well. You get a lot of toxic people that will just keep coming back. So she comes back, knocks on his door. For what reason? We will probably find out next episode. But for what reason, we don't know right now. But also, like an idiot, he leaves his door unlocked. Let me talk about one thing though. Why did she try this door? If you knock on someone's door, they don't answer. Why are you trying the door? Unless you know that person. Unless that person's texting you so their door's unlocked here. Why are you trying their door? You just wouldn't try someone's door like that. You would just leave, or at least you would call them to see where they've gone. She did none of those things. She left after she came in. But what did she do? She opened his door, came in his apartment, and after that left. Why? For one, why would you do that? But it just shows her personality and what type of person she is. Just thinks she can just enter his house, But obviously she enters his house. Kazuya-kun and Chizuru's son, they're hiding from her. They don't want to be found, obviously, because if she I don't get why they're so bothered about her finding out. Because me, I'd just be like, look, man, just stay out my life. But obviously, it's for that anime, so they hide from her. They don't want her finding out that she's there because last time in season 1, she said she's a little ticked off about them like whole Rent a Girlfriend thing, even though you broke up with him. But anyway, so she leaves. She's walking off. They breathe a sigh of relief. She's gone. She stays there for a bit longer, and as Mi-chan's walking, she's thinking, where could he have gone? And then obviously, because I'll give it her, she is smart. She remembers she's seen a bag in there. And a female's bag. So now, put 2 and 2 together. As you probably know, she's put 2 and 2 together. She knows that either he wasn't in, but there was a female. The most important thing is she just knows there was a female at his yard. And the way she loves to pry into his life, she's obviously going to be a bit, what's going on here? and her first thought is probably thinking it's probably Chizuyu-san that was there. But obviously she didn't. But we don't know. But obviously we know. But she doesn't know that. But you know how sneaky and she is. She's probably gonna try watch him or find some way to find out who was at his house. And as you see at the end of the episode, she comes up to him and goes, "Can I have a minute?" So you probably see in the episode 4 what she asks, and she's probably gonna ask about that, or she might, try see if she can get out with him just by making him, because she knows she can make him nervous. She knows that he still has some feelings towards her, and that's how she manipulates him a lot of times. And he is the most stupidest main character, one of the most stupidest main characters ever. So he's just gonna go along with it. Like even Takemichi from Tokyo Revengers, yeah, he's a bit clueless, but even he's smart. He's smarter to a certain extent. But flipping Kazuya-kun, oh my god, he's like one of the dumbest main characters ever. So he'll probably tell her, and then. But look, anyway, back to Kazuya-kun and Chizuyu-san. She's about to leave. They're standing on the balcony. And this is a really interesting part as well, because in the last episode 2, you do get to learn about Chizuyu-san's past, but we get to learn even more about why she is the way she is, and maybe why she's so guarded as well. Because you get to learn that both her mom left her when she was young. Her dad died. Her dad died when she was young. And then her and her mum moved with her grandma, and then after that, shortly after, her mum died. So you learn her only family is her grandma, and it makes it even more sad now that the grandma's in hospital, because that's her only family left. So if her grandma does end up passing away, she's gonna have no family left. And as you see, that's probably why the grandma realised more why the grandma said all them things to him about, being there for her, and that she's soft. Well, not soft, but kind of more fragile than she puts on. Because you see that from it's like you now understand why the grandma says she's more fragile than she is, because everything she's been through. And then she talks about obviously her act. She's always wanted to be an actor, and look, she's just had a hard past, and she's trying to make it. And obviously he does a little bit, and then he obviously opens up to her about that he wants to work in a shop and all that. And you even have a moment where he says he wants to be with her forever. And you know what? I think she's low key, yeah. Just from that moment, I don't know, because she doesn't I know she says the rent a girlfriend thing, but she didn't completely put him off, like completely shut him down. So I kind of think maybe she's starting to develop a bit of feelings for my boy. I don't know. It's hard to tell with Chizuyu-san. It's hard to tell, but I low-key feel like she's starting to develop feelings for him, because she didn't completely shut him down. She completely shut down the idea. She just said, with a rent a girlfriend thing, yeah, whatever. But I think she's just using that as something to hide behind. I think she's low-key starting to maybe feel him a bit. But that is my review for episode 3, right? Yeah, that's my review for episode 3. Tell me what you thought about the episode. And look, I cannot wait for the next episode, because one, we're gonna have his ex. Obviously, Mimi's back. Don't get me wrong, yeah, without her the show wouldn't work. I don't like a character, without her the show wouldn't work. Because now Mimi's back, so is she gonna, one, what is she gonna ask him about? And two, is she gonna, because she's very schemy, she's very sneaky, is she gonna try find out if they've been together again? And three, will the nervous girl, I forget her name, but will the nervous girl, will she be in episode 4 as well? Will she pop up? Or will his the other girl that likes him, the one with a big chest, will she like more? Will she come back as well? We don't know. I'm lost for words. I'm just excited, because this was a great episode. And you know what? I keep saying it keeps getting better and better, and every episode is better and better. So I don't know what the manga readers are really talking about. We might have to see more. I'm gonna have to see more into these episodes. I'm gonna have to see to the end of season 2 to see what they're on about. But right now, I'm happy with it. Right now, altogether, out of these 3 episodes, I give it 8 out of 10. Amazing so far. So look, like I said, like, comment, subscribe, please share the video, and tell me what you thought about this episode, and tell me how you find the series so far, and tell me what you think his ex is gonna say to him. I personally, what I think he's gonna say, I don't know. I don't really know what it could be. But look, hey, thanks for watching this Anime K, and peace. I'm out.